Now, of course, a Shenley is nice, but any player would tell you that all the Shenleys stacked on top of one another just doesn't even come close to the ultimate in Canadian football, a Grey Cup championship, of course. Vying in the West for that championship, a confident Edmonton Eskimos team plays host to the Calgary Stampeders. The Stampeders have really done a lot for football in Calgary this season. They look to be on the same path they were on back in 1986. But when Larry Kaharik took over as the head coach from Bob Vespasiani, things really started to turn around for that club. The Stamps even managed to beat Edmonton. They did that on Labor Day to snap a 9-game losing streak against their neighbors from the north.
The Stampeders travel to Edmonton as underdogs, but Calgary takes a big intangible into Commonwealth Stadium Sunday: momentum. The Stamps are 8-2 since Larry Kaharik took over as head coach, and suddenly an upset isn't out of the question. For Calgary, upset means stopping the Eskimos quarterback Matt Dunnigan and the most explosive offense in CFL history. Dunnigan threw 21 touchdown passes this year. Wide receiver Stephon Jones and Brian Kelly have a penchant for making the big play. Calgary replies with a double-barreled offense. In the backfield, running backs Gary Allen and Tim Petros combined for over 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns along the ground. The Stampeder aerial attack will revolve around quarterback Rick Warman and his two high-flying receivers, Larry Willis and Emmanuel Tolbert. The Stamps receiving corps teamed up for 16 touchdown catches. The Eskimo secondary will be keying on the explosive Willis. So here's how the key matchups look. With Petros and 800-yard man Gary Allen, the Stamps have the rushing edge. The Air Dunnigan versus Rick Warman matchup, no contest. Edmonton is averaging 34 points a game and has a superior passing game. The Eskimo front seven gets the nod defensively. Stuart Hill finished the year with 18 sacks. It could be a busy day for secondaries. Call this matchup a sob. Then, special teams. Edmonton gets the nod here too, on the strength of one player, the Gizmo, Henry Williams. Williams devastated CFL special teams all season. He led the league with 4 punt return touchdowns, and 3 were against the Stampeders. While Calgary has momentum, Joe Faragelli's Eskimos are an impressive 7-2 at home this season.
Meanwhile, lurking in the long grass in the CFL West, the BC Lions. They meet the winner of Sunday's Calgary-Edmonton matchup in the Western Final.
If they could both end up in a tie, but just get about 6 guys hurt, I'll need them on both sides. Not seriously, just a sprained ankle that'll keep you out about 9 days after the game.
If you had your druthers, who would you rather face?
The better team, whichever one wins.
Well, I think right now you've got to go with Edmonton the way they're playing, but you know, anything can happen in this league, especially you got to take into account the weather, the fact that Calgary's beaten them already once, and another fact is they've got a lot of talented people on that Calgary football team, and if Edmonton looks ahead, they could really get themselves into trouble. But I don't think that Faragelli's going to let them do that. It'll be a good football game.
You bet it'll be a good football game.